Okay, here we are, day 148, and that means there's two more questions in this communication series. So let's go. Here's the situation. Your partner, they were right about the family member that you've been talking about and complaining about. So my question is, why did you defend them anyway? Picture this. You came home frustrated after visiting your brother, or it could be your mother or your sister even. Maybe it was a friend, and you vented about this person before. Their behavior, their comments, the way they make you feel at dinner last Sunday, the way they criticize you, those kinds of things. And your partner has been listening to this for months, maybe even years, and finally they say out loud, you know what? If we're talking about your brother, I really think your brother's selfish, and I think he's been taking advantage of you all this time for years. And you listen to this and you receive this. Now, you need to know that your partner's not being cruel, they're just being honest. But something happens within us, right, inside of us, in that moment that those words land. We know they're right. Some part of us has known it for a long time, and we would otherwise agree. We might say the same thing. But when we hear someone else say it, someone outside of the family, someone outside of that circle, someone that's looking in at us, all of a sudden it makes us feel like we're being attacked, right? Not just them, but us. So it's like a verdict. And before we even think about it, now we start defending that person. Hey, he's gone through a lot right now. You really don't know him the way I do. She's not that bad. She just has a hard time expressing herself. She doesn't know. And so now you and your partner are in a fight. Not necessarily about your brother, your sister, your mother, or your friend, whoever that person is that we're talking about. But it's about the fact that they said what you have been privately thinking, and maybe you even said it out loud for years, right? They're just echoing it back to you. Here's what's actually happening in all of this. There's an unspoken rule in most families, and you can think it, you can feel it, you can even say it quietly to yourself at 2 a.m. But the moment that somebody outside our bloodline confirms what we know, what we feel, what we think, something primal kicks in. You know what that is? It's loyalty. It's protection. It's that feeling that if we agree with them, if we agree with the person that's criticizing or calling out the flaws, then we're betraying where we came from. We're betraying our blood. We're betraying our family. And so it's natural for us to defend the person who has been hurting us, to the person who loves you. And your partner walks away confused because they're like, wait a minute, 10 minutes ago you were saying that this person is horrible, the very same thing that I just said. Here's what, it's frustrating, isn't it? And it's like, whoa, here's what I want you to consider. Letting your partner be right about your family doesn't mean that you love your family any less. It doesn't mean that you're choosing sides. It could be, but it doesn't have to mean that you choose sides. It means that you're being honest with the person who has to live with you, the person who gets to love you, and the person who gets to watch you carry the weight and the burden of all of these negative relationships year after year, because we're only talking about it if they're negative. So something you can do is say, you know what, you're right. It's complicated for me. And that way, you're not betraying anyone. You can hold both things at once, both of those thoughts, both of those feelings. You can hold love for your family, and you can deliver an honest acknowledgement of who they actually are. You see, the people who love us the most, the people who loves you most, they deserve honesty more than our, how shall I put it, performance of loyalty, because that's what it is. We're performing being loyal. And here's the thing. Your partner wasn't attacking your family necessarily. They were just trying to see you. They were trying to see you clearly. And so my suggestion is, let them.